Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gina, and let's talk about plants. So in today's video, it is a January favorite plants of the month video. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to get this in, but it's going to be a little bit late, but you know, when you're busy, and you do what you can do when you can do it. So this is all the plants or planty things that stood out to me the most in the month of January. So to be honest with you guys, nothing has really well, I shouldn't say nothing. Some things have stood out to me, but nothing it was kind of hard for me to pick the month's favorites and I think it's because I've just been so busy with other things that it's not that I haven't been paying attention to my plants, because I have, and I have been taking good care of them and yeah, doing what I'm supposed to do. But maybe I just haven't been enjoying them as much as I typically would, just because I'm preoccupied with other things, like my other channel with my husband, our thrifting channel, super busy with that and everything that goes with that. And then I have been, not that this is a distraction, it's not, but I have been selling a lot of plants locally. In fact, I have someone who's going to be here any moment soon, maybe not any moment, but very soon, within the next 10 minutes or so, to pick up a plant, because I've been selling plants locally on Facebook Marketplace. And let me show you the plant that they are on their way to get. This really pretty philodendron pink princess. And this one is rooted in moss. So a few months back, actually, when was this? This may have been like almost a year ago now. My pink princess was struggling. So I chopped the whole thing up, and I had like 4 or 5 of these propagations like this. And I have sold every single one of them on Facebook Marketplace in the last probably month or two. And now I know that they're selling these in places like Lowe's and Home Depot now, so I didn't charge a lot for this. I'm only charging $15 for these, which, because you can get them for like $20 now in the stores, so I don't know, did I price it too low? You guys tell me. I felt like $15 was a fair price for this, but I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, they are selling. I have sold. This is my last one. And yeah, she's on her way to pick it up right now. So it's very pretty. So for a while there, I thought I wanted to keep all of them. I wanted to keep all of those because they're just so pretty, and I wanted to grow them all out. I did keep one for myself, which I have repotted into soil. And then I do have a bunch, besides, you know, the full plant like that. I did have just like leafless nodes. What do you call those? I can't think of, maybe you just call it that, but just the little nodes. And I have like five pots of those still that are in soil, potted in soil, and I'm growing those out. So even though I'm selling these really pretty ones that I really love and I thought I wanted to keep, I do have these backups that eventually I am going to sell those too. So I've just been really busy selling. Mostly what I'm doing is I'm mostly selling like bigger plants on Facebook Marketplace that I really don't, that would be harder to ship, I guess. So like things like so if you guys know about my shop, thepinktrellis.com, that shop will still be up and running. Mostly Hoyas, I think. It'll mostly be Hoyas because that's what sells the fastest and the most. So I think I'm going to stick to like everything else locally, other things. So do you hear that? That's the printer. My husband is printing postage for his eBay sales. Yeah, so if you follow our thrifting channel, you know all about that stuff. So anyway, all right, so let's get into some January favorites. So all of my January favorites, are plants. They're not planty things. Next month, there will be some non-planty things, and I can't wait to show you that stuff. But I would do it this for January, but I just got this stuff like in the last few days, so I can't technically say I've been enjoying them through the month of January because they're new, so yeah, they don't qualify for January, but next month you'll have some good stuff to see. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants with me right here, and then one other thing that is not here that we're gonna take a look at. But so let's just start out with what's up here. So the first one, this is a African violet, and this one, okay, so this was a propagation. I had a whole other mother plant, and I have been struggling with African violets. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I can't figure it out. I'm bottom watering. I'm using, excuse me, I'm using only distilled water. I'm fertilizing. I just can't figure out what's going on. And the only other thing I can think of is maybe they're too cold now in the winter. I don't know, but I am struggling with them. Leaves are turning brown all the time, and it's so frustrating. But this was in my grow tent. Look how beautiful this is. And I can't remember, I'll have to put on the screen the name of this one because I can't remember what this one is called. But look how beautiful it is. It's just stunning. But then even this one is, well, it's hard to see, but the leaves are getting this brown, and they turn brown like that, and I end up having to pluck them off. And it's just so frustrating. I just want them to do so well. I have never had this much trouble with African violets because I used to grow them years ago, and they just did wonderfully. I don't know what is going on, but I am enjoying these flowers so much, and yeah. And the fact that this started as just one leaf propagation from the original plant to this. I just actually repotted it in the last week. Just love it. So definitely, it's not going to last long, I'm sure. It's probably going to start declining like all the others are doing, but right now it is on my January favorites. It is making the list because it's bringing me so much joy. The flowers are bringing me so much joy. The leaves, not as much, but yeah, that's the first one. Okay, so my pink princess person just came and got her new plant. She loved it. She's very happy with it. And yeah, so I've noticed that everyone I have sold to on Facebook Marketplace, everyone is just so nice. I think it's just plant people. We're just nice people. Good job, you guys. You're fantastic. So we're just happy, friendly, nice people. And it's the plants. If you love plants, you're a good person. That's what I say. All right, so next we are moving down the line. And this is a variegated Adansonii, monstera Adansonii. It was sold to me as Aria, but I think we've decided that it's not Aria, but it is actually, I think, mint. A mint. I think that's what what do you think? Mint? To me, I think it looks like a mint. It definitely doesn't look like an Aria, and each new leaf, I think, well, maybe the next leaf will come out yellow. Maybe it'll be yellow, but it never is. It isn't. Maybe if I put it in a higher light situation, because it is kind of far from the window, and it's not getting any like supplemental like grow lights. So I don't know, maybe I should do that to see if that makes a difference, but I don't know. But I am it's growing. It has been growing all winter, and it's just beautiful. I think this is the newest leaf here. This is the second newest leaf, or this is the newest leaf, I don't know. No, this is the newest leaf. I think this is the newest leaf. It just each leaf blows me away. And no crispiness, like I have my Adansonii, my monstera Adansonii, just the plain. I think it's a wide form, and almost every single leaf has some brown on it. This one is in the same location as that one. They sit together, and this one just is so perfect. So beautiful. It makes me so happy. So this is one of my January favorites. Monstera Adansonii, variegated mint. We'll say mint for now. All right, so next up. Now this one, if you pay close attention when you watch my videos, if you really paid close attention in one of my more recent videos, you might expect to see this one on my favorites list. And it is this one here. Do you remember when it was in my cleaning the shelves video, cleaning the succulent shelves video, and I pulled this one off the shelf, and I was just like, I guess I didn't really like pay close attention to it until I did that video, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just love this plant. So yes, it is leggy, and yes, it is reaching for light, but I don't know. I like that. I like the way it looks. I like crazy, wild, kooky, weirdo plants. And to me, this is a weirdo right here. But look at that sweet little top on that. That just perfectly round rosette, beautiful coloration. This is the Echeveria Pink Vera. It's got itself a little decoration. I put a little crystal. I love putting crystals on my succulents. They just go together so well. Look how pretty that is. So, I have been enjoying this for a few weeks. Not since the beginning of the month, because I think I did that video like somewhere in the middle of the month. But every day I just go to this, I go to my shelves. I have just been obsessed with succulents lately. You guys know that. And especially this one, which has been with me for a very long time. Probably 2 years I've had this one. And I should cut it. I know I should cut it. There might be actually, I think there's like might be a new little, oh, you can't see it, I don't think, but right down here, right there might be a new little head popping out of there, which would be fun. I think it is, because I haven't pulled any leaves off of this stem in a long time, so I think that could be the start of a new one. So maybe eventually, if this does grow into a new little head like this, I'll chop this one and I'll replant it, and we'll see what we can get out of the stem. But just right now, I am thoroughly enjoying this one. Echeveria Pink Vera. Even underneath, look at this pink. So pretty. So pretty. So, all right, so 2 things left. And one of the things is up here. But this is my favorite thing. Well, I mean, it's close between the next 2. So I think I'm going to save the one up here for last. And we are going to go down to the grow tent, because in the grow tent, it is the entire grid wall of Hoyas that have brought me so much joy in the month of January. And they're growing, things are growing, and it's filling in. And yeah, so let's head down to the grow tent and take a look at some new growth, and you'll see why it's just why it's one of my favorites. Okay, so here we are in the tent. Here is what is, this is number four on my favorites for January. This whole grid system, this whole system. And it is starting to fill in. So here you can see this is my Hoya Rhyme Splash growing, my Hoya Diptera Splash taking off, my Hoya AH074 Silver, new leaves, new growth. Just everything is up here. Here's the vine from this Cressy Petiolata Splash Hoya, all the way up here. My Hoya Elliptica Black from Tina, taking off. Look at this. So cool. Coming up here, growing. My New Guinea Ghost, Hoya New Guinea Ghost, look at here. Right here, a new growth point. That is new since it was brought into the tent. And down here, this is exciting. This is still looking yellow, but those leaves have not fallen off yet. Keep looking to see if there's a new little growth point, but nothing yet on that one. But on this one, this is the Hoya, same type. And the name is escaping me right now. So anyway, but this is the silver version of it. And look here, look there, look at that sap. It flowered. No scent though. I mean, I haven't like stuck my nose to it to see if there's a scent. Look at that sap, so crazy. But when I walk in the tent, I don't smell Hoya flowers, and I think that is the only one that is blooming right now. So yeah. And what else can I show you? More growth, well, down here. This guy is growing a lot, and that is Hoya lithophytica, I believe. Yes, Hoya lithophytica. And this one, what is this one? I don't remember. The name is on the other side, and I can't see, but see all those cute new little leaves, new growth. It's doing well. This one here, this is the Hoya Kennegiana Variegated. Right there. More growth will be coming out of there. Hoya Croniana Splash. This was my freebie. I got a freebie. This one's doing really well. New growth points here. New leaves, and pretty sure I saw a new growth point back there somewhere. And the Hoya Silver Lady. This one has, it's doing stuff there at the end. And let's see, Hoya Ring Sand Splash growing. And oh, I saw on here somewhere, oh, at the very top. So this is Hoya Silver Dollar, which grew for me after I first got it, and then it kind of stalled out. Well, look right here. See that little nub right there? New growth point. And then also up here, new growth point. And that's after coming into the tent. So the tent is making a difference for those. And then I did add over here, I put my Scindapsus snake skin on here. And then this is a Hoya or not Hoya, a monstera dubia, which I stuck on there to see what those do. So this is the grid system that is just making me so happy. Just love it so much. I have room for more, to put more on there. I do have these plants over here that are going to be going on the grid. Not this one, but these Hoyas here. I'm gonna do another grow tent video just to show you what's going on in here. Stuff I'm propagating, new things I've propagated, stuff that will be coming out in my store in the spring or the summer. My little philodendrons are doing well down here. That's my one pink princess that I saved. And then over here, these are all those leafless nodes I was telling you about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 I have. So I still have some babies. So that is it. Well, let's go back upstairs and see our final favorite of the month for January. All right, so the final thing, the grand finale January favorite. And it is something you've seen before, not as a favorite. I'm gonna hide the best part of why this is my favorite this month. This is Hoya viola, which you know this one struggled for me for a little bit and I saved it. And are you ready for it? This is why it is my #1 favorite of January. Right here. This leaf right here, you can see, compared to the other leaves, it's ginormous. This is a whole new shoot. Okay, so this stem here, this main stem here, came out during the summertime, I believe, and then just this winter, there's another offshoot right here, this whole vine right here, new vine, and it has more baby leaves coming out, and it just has this ginormous leaf on it. Look how pretty that is. It's so, like, the coloring is so dark green and it's so glossy, and you can see compared to these other leaves how much bigger it is. It's like twice as big as all the other leaves. This one is also big. I'm not sure if this one is still growing. It could still be growing, or maybe I just got this one really super happy new leaf here and that'll be my biggest leaf, but I don't know. We have more opportunities here. We'll see what happens here, but it's kind of growing kind of crazy. I don't know what to do actually. So this stem, this whole thing rests on top of another Hoya, like a lacunosa that's sitting lower. It just kind of is resting there. So I don't know. I don't really want to like trellis this. I'm just going to let it keep going. Eventually I'll probably have to propagate this, but I don't know. Anyway, I am just super excited about this leaf right here. This leaf right here. So cool. That's Hoya viola, the #1 favorite of January. All right, so that is gonna be it that's all my favorites. That is, yeah, hopefully next month, hopefully it'll be easier for me to choose. I don't know, we'll see, but so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments what your favorite plants have been in the month of January, which plants in your collection stood out the most to you, or even a product. Maybe there's a product that has really like just made a difference for you during the month. Let me know what the product is. I'm always looking for great products to help me with my collection. So yeah, I would really appreciate that. And I'd love to chat with you in the comments, and just, instead of me just, here talking to you guys, let's talk to each other. So that would be fun. So yeah. So Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and be a part of this little family we have going here. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.